At the edge of the Joseon Sea, Admiral Yi Sun-sin stands in silence. He is not gazing at the water itself, but at the future of a nation placed entirely upon these waves. This moment marks the beginning of a battle that will decide the fate of Joseon. During the Joseon dynasty, the Navy was more than a military force. It was the final line of defense, protecting the land, the people, and the flow of supplies. If the sea was lost, the nation would soon follow. Yi Sun-sin was a man of few words, but unwavering conviction. He sought neither fame nor power, only the fulfillment of his duty. Every decision he made was guided by responsibility rather than pride. Across the sea, the Japanese invasion fleet advanced with confidence. Their commanders believed victory was already within reach, trusting superior numbers and aggressive momentum. To them, the Joseon Navy appeared weak and unprepared. Yet the Joseon fleet moved with calm precision. Though smaller in number, each ship followed a carefully prepared plan. Discipline replaced haste, and strategy stood where brute force could not. At the heart of the formation stood the turtle ship, covered in armor and bristling with cannons. It was unlike anything the enemy had encountered before. This vessel was not built for pursuit, but for dominance at close range. Inside the turtle ship, every movement was deliberate. Cannons were prepared. Sailors awaited commands in silence. And fear was replaced by training. This was a weapon forged by preparation, not improvisation. The waters near Han-san-do appeared calm and open, but beneath this still surface lay the perfect battlefield. Yi Sun-sin had chosen this location carefully, knowing the sea itself would become part of his strategy. As the fleets approached, the Joseon Navy began to spread outward. From above, their ships formed the shape of opening wings. This was the crane wing formation, known as hakikjin, a trap designed to surround and destroy. Believing the Joseon fleet to be retreating, the Japanese Navy surged forward aggressively. Driven by confidence and momentum, they pressed into the open center. They did not realize this movement was not an escape, but the final step of a calculated plan. As the enemy advanced deeper, the Joseon fleet moved in perfect coordination. From both sides, warships slowly closed in. The open sea vanished, replaced by narrowing walls of fire and steel. At Yi Sun-sin's signal, Joseon cannons thundered across the water. Smoke and fire erupted in unison, transforming the sea into a battlefield of overwhelming force. In this moment, strategy became power. Surrounded on all sides, the Japanese fleet fell into chaos. Ships collided, commands failed, and formations collapsed under relentless pressure. With no room to maneuver, panic spread faster than fire. Then the turtle ship advanced. Its armored body deflected attacks as it struck directly into the enemy line. Boarding was impossible, and resistance proved futile. The psychological impact was as devastating as the firepower. Soon, the waters of Han-san-do burned. Enemy ships drifted in flames, their formations completely shattered. The outcome of the battle was no longer in doubt. This was not a narrow victory, but a decisive one. From the deck of his flagship, Yi Sun-sin watched the battle in silence. There was no triumph in his expression, only calm awareness remained as he prepared for the wars that still lay ahead. After the battle, Joseon sailors tended to damaged ships and wounded comrades. Exhausted yet disciplined, they understood that survival depended on preparation and unity, not celebration. As evening fell, the sea near Han-san-do grew quiet once more. Smoke faded into the sky, and wreckage drifted across calm waters. The violence had passed, but its consequences would endure. With control of the sea secured, Joseon regained its strategic advantage. Enemy supply routes were broken, and the course of the war shifted. This victory proved that intelligence and planning could overcome overwhelming force. Against the fading horizon, Admiral Yi Sun-sin stood alone. He fought not for recognition, but for the survival of his people. His legacy remains etched in history as a symbol of strategy, sacrifice, and unwavering resolve.